Yes, like actually pretty much all of your arena ideas this video have been like fire. Like the ones that I never thought of, I'm like, these are actually great ideas. It wouldn't negatively
Good.
remove their monetization. It would make it better for the player. I actually like all of these ideas, man. Why didn't I think of these?
Clarion, consider this as my application. And yeah, I get paid by PayPal, bank transfer, anything really, Bitcoin.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I have Cobra with me today. Here he is. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm okay, man. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm having a good day, man. I actually bought a bed, believe it or not. So now I'm,
Nice.
people always
You
were
got
like,
out the house.
yeah, but I mean, where I was sleeping before. Let me show this for all the fans. I was sleeping right there on the floor, but now your boy actually owns a bed. So that's pretty much the point of the video today. But other than that, arena changes. We were kind of talking about this a little bit off camera, that this is actually like pretty exciting, like positive stuff, especially for free to play, I would say, right?
Free to play, new players, players who feel stuck. I think it's the biggest thing that can help push players to a positive direction. I think it was a great move, and I hope they bring it as soon as they can and not the end of February, as they're saying.
True. Even if it's at the end of February, which, it's a couple months, I'm still like kind of excited. Like, what I'm liking now is that it seems like the last 6 months in particular, we're getting deadlines where it's like they'll actually say like it will be in by X. You know what I mean? And then it's actually being in by X. We're not getting like a pushback or a fix, or it comes out in like a crappy version that has 85 different million bug fixes later, like with Faction Wars.
Yeah. I don't know if there was a change in management or something. They were like that the management was like, okay, you gotta release this. There's no more putting the ideas out there for us. Release this because we want to see the community and the players actually have that content. So it's really cool because Hydra. I never expected Hydra this year.
Completely
for some
agree.
reason. Dupe system. We were memeing about it that we were gonna have in 2025, stuff like that, but it's here. Not in the way that we thought. Like we never expected 3 versions of it.
Yeah.
So positive things are coming to the game. The game obviously has some negatives and the bad. And sometimes we only see
make
the bad,
enough videos about the negative that we don't. We don't have the disclaimer too much.
I honestly forgot about the arena thing. I was gonna do a video, then I saw that everybody else did a video, and totally escaped my mind. But now that you mentioned it again, I wanna just give my thoughts on it. Might as well do it here with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think our thoughts are pretty much in line on this one, which is that arena is a massive point of frustration. Especially for people that are either low spenders, non-spenders, or new, like you were saying earlier. And adding, even if it's not going to add, they expanded Platinum Arena 200 people more. So it goes from 300 to 500, okay? So that's cool because it's going to add 200 more of like the really ultra whales in the Platinum. They get a little bit more rewards. That's cool for them. But really where I think the cool change is adding 25% more gold brackets, basically. We go from gold 4 all the way to gold 5 because we all know we've been piling up in gold 4 a lot. I'll use a quick example here of League of Legends. Back in the day, but when it went from Diamond 1 to Challenger, before they had the Master tier in between, everyone got crammed up into Diamond 1 because there was only so many people that could be in Challenger. So what would happen is it became a huge point of frustration. So they added one more tier, and it was still a point of frustration. Gold 5 will still be like, I'm trying to get into Platinum and it's hard, but it won't be as bad. It will give you twice as much leeway there in that space.
Yeah, I think it's gonna cause a push of all the players who actively try to climb every week. They're gonna be in gold 5 and not drop from there forever, and then everybody else will be in gold 4 pretty much because they didn't mention a limit for gold 5. So what I'm understanding is if you want to go there, you'll get there. But, well, of course, it doesn't mean you'll stay there or you can farm there. It really depends. It will still be competitive. But, if you are an early player who wants to get to gold 4, I think it's going to become a much easier. There will be a lot of breathing room all the way to gold 4. That's what I think.
Exactly. And and to explain the reason he's saying that is because basically if everyone's crammed up into gold 4, it becomes the hardest bracket entirely because that is basically the one that everyone ends up in. But if everyone ends up in gold 5, all the challenges and missions that people are having problems with gold 4 won't be as big of a deal because everyone blows through gold 4 to get stuck in gold 5, which is why gold 5 might still be frustrating, but all the gold 4 issues related to challenges, and I think Arbiter and stuff like that, right,
Arbiter,
are
I mean,
fixed.
if we make it, we can make it totally simple. It's like the missions for Arbiter now have become get to gold 3. It's how we have gold 3 now.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like get to gold 3, and I think getting to gold 3 is much easier. And even if you see teams that are, even if you see teams that drop that have good defense, you reset, you refresh once or twice, and you'll find easier teams, more reasonable to your level. If you think you are gold 3 level, so I think it's going to be a much better update for many, and also farming the gold medals. It's going to be much easier because if you can farm comfortably in gold 4, you won't have to worry about gold 5, and then it's going to be much easier for everyone.
This is cool too because here's one other thing. It's kind of a weird thing, but I actually like that Simpo's coming out right before the arena changes. So the newer players are coming into the game, right? And we know a lot more newer players are coming into the game from this Simpo ad. And now they're going to have their AoE defense down and all that from the people who like this hero. And then you also have your AoE defense down from War Maven. So you have opposite affinities AoE defense down for arena. So I think the new player arena experience will be better very soon because all the new players are coming in now. And if we're getting the change in February, by the time they start hitting those Arbiter missions, etc., it should be just about in time, I would think, right around 2 months or so.
Right. I think it's a great addition. I have no doubt that it's going to be well received by everyone once it's implemented. And I think if they wanted to make everybody just in love with Plarium again, especially about Arena, they need to introduce this one simple trick, one simple thing that I've mentioned this so many times. I don't know, nobody hears me, but what about if every Monday, it's Monday for me, when the Arena resets, your defense resets as well. And in order to compete again, you need to set up your defense again.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah, if you don't, then you don't appear on the attacks list and you cannot climb. So inactive players will disappear, and then we'll only have the active players in there. So
that's really smart. I'm trying to think how that would even. I mean, that wouldn't even negatively affect them, right? I mean, I'm trying to think monetization-wise, that wouldn't really affect them, from what I can see.
It won't affect them, and actually, players will need to be more active in terms of their arena teams because every Monday they'll reconsider what they have for their defense. They'll say, "Oh, this worked this week. This held just fine. I'll put the same team on." And I think it's a good option to add into the positive things that are coming into the the platinum tier being expanded, the gold V arena, easier to get Arbiter, everything there, just make arena a more positive experience so that when you go into the 2022 raid plan, which is PvP, that's what they said, right?
Yep.
We're going into more PvP things. I guess they wanted to push everything PvE related in 2021. And I expect the most that we get in 2022 is new factions. Okay?
What, you think we're going to get a new faction?
Well, it's there. I mean, it's there. It's next to the Shadowkin. It's the,
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
The hidden emblem there of the faction. So the idea is there at least. I don't know, 2022.
Same thing if you notice on the Hydra boss, right? There's the clan boss, Hydra boss, then there's that third spot where there's something else there.
It's just to show players who might think of the game as it's going to disappear tomorrow or something, that
it's not done.
Plarium has the Hydra in their mind since 2019. Remember the roadmap? Yeah. Hydra was there. Plus the mythical artifacts was there in the end. So 2019, and they implemented it 2 years later. They have a lot of things in place, but sometimes other things jump in there, and intercept their workflow. So yeah.
I think that's very well stated. One other point that we haven't mentioned yet that I'm curious about. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to read this line just real quick here. Arena changes, new year, changes in meta, changes to the system, not mentioning small things, 2 changes you should definitely know about, and that's when they talk about the Gold 5 and etc. But right here, the Gold 5, I was wondering, do you think they're going to keep Gold 4 rewards the same and then move Gold 5 into even better rewards, or do you think they're going to move the Gold 4 rewards to Gold 5 and nerf the Gold 4 rewards?
I hope they don't nerf them. I hope they go the other route instead, because finishing the Great Hall takes a lot of time, and it seems like a forever task, especially if you're going for Romantu now, which needs 10 of them to level 10, which is insane. The time investment is a lot. Just playing the arena fights whenever you have them available, doing 40 fights a day or more. So I hope they keep it the same, and then even increase it for Gold 5, then increase it more for Platinum. But at this point, Platinum has no player without a maxed out Great Hall, so it's pretty much pointless in there to increase the gold medals.
Yeah. Well, the gold medals are an issue, I know, for me at least, because I know a lot of people don't like farming arena. Like me personally, I don't really like arena. I like the PvE in the game a good deal. I like pulling and collecting the heroes and theory crafting the PvE just for fun. But PvP has never really been a point of enjoyment or pride and accomplishment, as I think what EA calls it, for me in particular. But I still need the Grey Hall bonuses. So like you're saying, since the Grey Hall is so difficult, if they increase the gold bar drops in Gold 5, that would be a pretty good reward for me, at least.
Yeah, that would be the best thing. That second sentence there, new year, changes in meta. Yeah. How do they know if the meta is going to change?
Because they make it change by releasing busted heroes?
But I don't know. Maybe that new Greek mythology inspired champion. I don't know if you saw her kid. Maybe she's gonna be something new for Arena.
Yep, that's what I was saying myself. Me and Ash did a video where we were talking about it, and we kind of didn't realize towards the end. We were reading the camera like she seems good and all that, but then we realized the passive of your accuracy goes into resistance. It's like, that's insane. That's literally insane.
I've seen screenshots with 850 accuracy now. So if you can get her there, nobody's gonna be able to land debuffs on you.
But imagine accuracy up on her. You can accuracy up on her and resistance now. They have the new resistance buff, right? Where they're saying that you can remove or buff resistance or whatever. And I know you know why they're adding that, right? So that because you have to have resistance removal to beat the new hero that's coming out. So they're already planning the counter for the new OP. You know what I mean? It's brilliant.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more stuff PvP-wise 2022. So I wonder what new, like a new version of Arena, if it's going to come out. That's what I want to see too.
A live arena would be great, in my own personal opinion. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but it would be fun.
Live arena or a blind arena? I would say like a ladder where you just click and it shows an opponent. If you want to skip, you lose out, let's say 5 points. If you lose the fight, you lose 10 points. So there's no more
like that.
Fighting and not fighting your own guildmates. And even better if it's blind in terms of the player name. So you don't see the player name. So you don't know if he's faster or not. So it's all about, okay, can I beat him with my team? And maybe some more things.
You know what I'm realizing, Cobru? You have really good arena ideas. Like, actually, pretty much all of your arena ideas this video have been, like, fire. Like, the ones that I never thought of, I'm like, these are actually great ideas. It wouldn't negatively remove their monetization. It would make it better for the player. I actually like all of these ideas, man. Why didn't I think of these?
Clarium, consider this as my application. And for a job, I can work remotely. It's fine. I don't need to come over there. And... yeah, I get paid by PayPal, bank transfer, anything really, Bitcoin. So that's it.
There it is. Plarium, hire this man. You've got this for free, however, this time. This is just a taste of the performance that is yet to be expected from Code Brew Gaming Consultant. And let the people know what you got going on here as we're wrapping up the video.
I'm almost finishing up my free-to-play account. I've just finished Hard Doom Tower. Once it reset, actually finished it before the reset. And my next goal is getting a really solid clan boss team going. And that will be the end of my free-to-play series.
What are you going to do with the account?
I will give it away to my audience. Ooh. I still haven't figured out how to do the giveaway, but I'll do it. You got to
be a subscriber on YouTube, right? So go subscribe to Code Brew. Click the link in the pinned comment.
For sure. Yeah, it's the people who watch me and support me. That's who deserve it, for sure.
There you go. Exciting, dude. Well, congrats on beating the Doom Tower hard on the free to play. That's good. I just beat the Doom Tower normal, so I'm definitely a little behind, but pretty good, pretty good. So go get a free account, a famous account from Code Brew, the legend himself. He's giving it away. Everyone will be like, oh my God, is that Code Brew in the game? They'll all know you and love you. It's your one chance in life to be loved. All right, bye-bye, everybody.